Hi, good evening, and welcome to Liz's Author's Corner. I am so excited to kick off this spot. We are going to feature authors because you know what? I have such an incredible love for books because everything that you want to know is in a book. I know we have ebooks and we have books on the internet now, but you know what? There is nothing like cuddling up with your favorite book. What about being on a couch with some fluffy slippers and a nice, warm, comfortable throw? Maybe I'm dating myself. I don't even know if that's what they call them anymore. But what about a winter's night by the fireplace and you hear the crackling of the fire logs in the fire and sitting there sipping on your favorite tea or your favorite chocolate? I'm not going to even say coffee. Maybe even you got a glass of wine. It's nothing like sitting there having some me time, some peaceful time. See, we're the Wellness of Life channel. So on the Wellness of Life channel, we're bringing you skills to help you be well. So I have a few of my favorite books here sitting in front of me, and there's a ton more. I didn't pull out my whole library of books, but I just want to talk about a few that are, oh my goodness, wait a minute. I have one still tucked in that I actually carry with me. We'll talk about that one. That's one I carry with me. And see, in my books, I write in my books. Oh, I love to get my books autographed because let me tell you, my books have become very, very personal to me. This is one of my favorite. This is Finding Your Moment of Clarity by Mr. Michael Bart Mathews. Amazing, phenomenal coach, but on this front, amazing, wonderful writer that talks about how we find our moment of clarity. Brings a lot of things home, and it's truly time to get serious. That's one of my favorite things in my favorite book of books. Can't forget my little Zoe. This is Zoe's Truth. Zoe's Truth is all about the first year of life of my granddaughter, Zoe Elise. And this is her first book. And she beat her Nana Buka. She beat me to the author's table in getting her book published. Her book is published. She has her ISBN and everything. And this is Zoe's Truth. And I'm going to say, or read here, hey friends, I've learned a lot over the past year. Grab a blankie and some warm milk and listen as I share the confessions that I have molded, that have molded my truth. Enjoy. Sorry, Zoe, don't get me for that one. Zoe Elise is a cool kid with a oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at her picture. Look at this cool picture here. Isn't that cute? Let me start that again. Zoe Elise is a cool kid with a feisty personality. She is an avid reader, fitness guru, and lover of bananas. That's Zoe's truth. Wow, let's keep digging here. And I said, man, if my books were like sandwiches, my house probably would. In my office, I have half-eaten books all over the place. And I say half-eaten books, I mean half-eaten sandwiches if they were sandwiches all over the place. But this one, Dorinda Cress, Shark Proof. This is another one of my favorites, and you see my books, they get all tethered and everything because I write in them. I highlight important key parts. And I learned that in one of my classes in college, that when you write in your books as you're learning, because then you are actively learning and it's cementing in your brain some of the skills and things that are in your book. So here's another wonderful, amazing book. And let me tell you a little bit about the Author's Corner. So we're going to feature authors, up and coming authors that, we want to get their information out. We want to help them to promote their books and, just to get some good, solid information out there for you, and then to help the authors to, promote. And so you'll know what's there. We may even take the time to actually read through some of the books in our Author's Corner. And I'm going to tell you one of the first books that we're going to feature. Let me think. It's Smoothie Time. That's my book. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, it's so important to have amazing people in your corner that's helping you. That's, no great player, not even Michael Jordan got there alone. You have to have a team, a camp of successful people around you, a coach that's in your corner, that's pulling out and is telling you the truth, and that will correct you when you need some correction or help you to self-correct when you're veering off. But guess what? I'm telling you, that's how we become successful. We can't do it by ourselves. We need a team around us. And you know what? I've had a virtual team around me for a long time. I've had, people like Les Brown. I've had Lisa Nichols. She was one of the ones to go to. I listened to some of the quotes that Oprah have. You know what I'm saying? Jill Scott, living your life like it's golden. I love music. Janet Jackson, she helped me get fit because, you know, I dance by her music every morning. So there are some routines and rituals that you can use in your life to help you to elevate and to help you to successfully succeed. I mean, hey, to achieve what that is that you are looking to achieve. Man, I'm telling you, this book right here, it says, Jesus is Calling, Enjoy Peace in His Presence by Sarah Young. Man, I'm telling you, I slept with this book. This book helped me to get through some of the difficult times when my faith was tested and when I was recovering from, you know, I got sick and I was recovering and I was going through rehab and I was seeing doctors, and, you know, this book helped me to go through. And it's a soft cover. For some reason, this book, I slept with this book in the bed with me. Oh wow, another one, The Blast from My Past, A Jewel in His Crown. A Jewel in His Crown by Priscilla Evans Shire. These are books. Now, see, I'm not being paid to advertise these books. These books are books that have helped me in times that, you know, I really needed encouragement. I really needed to hear in my own words. See, when you read, you're hearing the author's words, the author's thoughts in your own words. So you're helping to reprogram your brain, helping to reprogram some of the negative programming. Listen to this one, A Jewel in His Crown by Priscilla Evans Shire. And the foreword was written by Kirk Franklin. Rediscovering your value as a woman of excellence. A jewel in his crown. Man, being a jewel in his crown it just helped me to understand that, you know, we're precious. And you need to know that you're precious. Because guess what? When you know that you're precious, you don't allow people to do anything to you. You don't allow them to step over your boundaries. We all have to have healthy boundaries, must have healthy boundaries. Here's another one, Mr. Michael Bart Mathews, up again. And this one is Financially Speaking. The best improvement starts with self-improvement. This is the second edition, okay? But let me tell you, see, got my clip here, you know, where I'm supposed to be. This is a poem. Okay, the poem, The Best Improvement Starts with Self-Improvement. When you look in the mirror, who do you see? Are you the person that you want to be? While going through life, do you think in your mind, I know I was made just one of a kind. Yard by yard, life can be hard, but inch by inch, life is a cinch. Man, that's like taking bite-sized pieces. Self-improvement may be hard to accept. You know in your heart you should not reject. In your elder days, will you look back and say, I gave life my all until my very last day. Learn all you can while your mind is sharp, because unused knowledge will one day depart. Mr. Michael Bart Mathews. And I have one from Les Brown. There's a couple sayings from Les Brown. And I'm gonna get some of his books because I don't have any. I don't know why, but I followed him. I just followed him live and on the internet and everything. So I don't have any of his books, but I'm gonna get some. I promise you, I'm gonna get some because I'm always improving my library. But one of the things that I was listening to him live on one of the platforms, I was listening to him, and he said something so profound the other day. He said that hell is dying and meeting the person that you were supposed to be. Think about that. Let's just take a deep breath and really think about that. Hell is dying and meeting the person that you were supposed to be. That means you didn't give it all, your all. What if you didn't give it your all? What if you didn't play full out like Lisa Nichols talks about? Man, oh man. Here we go. Let's keep digging through these. Harness the power of purpose. How to monetize your personal and business journey. A collaborative work. And there are many, many, many authors in this book. And this one I have yet to crack open, but I definitely will. This was actually a gift from Mr. Michael Bart Mathews, because we in our network, we actually, have brilliant authors there, and he blessed us with this book. After, making purchases, of course, we want to support one another. I have another one. One of our co-hosts, Mr. Sherrod, who has the Soul Vision podcast, who, was very one of the people that was very instrumental at helping us to launch this podcast. This one he recommended it's a partial guide to personal freedom, The Four Agreements. It's a wisdom book by Don Miguel Ruiz, Ruiz, I believe. This is his book, and he said this one is a great book. It's called The Fourth Agreements, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, reveals the source of self-limiting beliefs that rob us of joy and create needless suffering. The Four Agreements offer a powerful code of conduct that can rapidly transform our lives to a new experience of freedom, true happiness, and love. Wow. And it says this book is a roadmap to enlightenment and freedom. Deepak Chopra, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And this one, a inspiring book with many great lessons by Wayne Dyer, author of Real Magic. Wow. There's another jewel. The other one, and the one that I really wanted to bring home to you today, is Ayala Van Zandt. And I've followed Ayala Van Zandt for many, many, many years now. And she's so inspirational and just she's deep, but the simple at the same time. And I say simple because if you really, really listen to her, she brings it home for us. Ayala Van Zandt, In the Meantime, Finding Yourself and the Love You Want. Ooh, Auntie Iyanla. I'm going to read this. I'm going to read her front flap and back flap here. It says, what's love got to do with it in the meantime? You know where you want to be, but you have no clue how to get there. You know exactly what you want in life, but what you want is nowhere in sight. Perhaps your vision is unclear, your purpose still undefined. On top of it all, your relationships, particularly your romantic relationships, are failing. If these scenarios feel familiar, way down in the deepest part of your gut, then you, my dear, are smack dab in the middle of In the Meantime. Ooh, Iyanla, Auntie Iyanla, I know what you're talking about there. Your mother, bless her heart, and your father, with all of his good intentions, did not prepare you for the meantime. They did not because they could not. No one can prepare you or help you find what you are looking for. What you need is love, not romance. Woo-wee. Love, not more money. Love, not a new car. Love is the only thing that can make the meantime worthwhile. Once you find love, true self-love, and unconditional love for everyone, all the time, things will look, feel, and be a lot better. The question is, what do you do in the meantime? Hold on. I think I'm going to read this book to you all. I don't know. This is good. Every living being wants to experience the light of love. The problem is that our windows are dirty. Our windows are dirty. The windows of our hearts and mind are streaked with past pains and hurts, past memories and disappointments. The windows are so clouded by fear, self-doubt, and inaccurate information that the light of love cannot shine through. In the meantime, we keep looking through the foggy window, trying to convince ourselves that what we see is the real thing. It's not. And we know it. But we can't seem to figure out what to do until the real thing comes along. What we must do is clean. We must clean the windows, floors, walls, closets, and corners of our mind. We must mop and sweep away the stuff that trips us up, keep us confused, and make the meantime miserable. In this book, Iyanla Van Zandt tells us how we can do this through mental housekeeping. Ooh, I need some mental housekeeping, Auntie Iyanla, or sister girlfriend Iyanla. If we do a good job of it, the light will come through. Once that happens, our spirits will shine, bringing in the light of true love and happiness. Iyanla Van Zandt is an award-winning and best-selling author of Acts of Faith, The Value in the Valley, Faith in the Valley, and One Day My Soul Just Opened Up. As an empowerment specialist, spiritual life counselor, and ordained minister, she lectures and facilitates workshops nationally with a mission to assist in the empowerment of women and men everywhere. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. In the Meantime by Ayala Van Zandt. Finding yourself in the love that you want. So this is a sample of what we're going to bring. Like I said before, it's smoothie time is coming. I am so excited. And then I'm going to start bringing, I love to write. So we're going to keep writing and we're going to keep offering up information about wellness. So until next time, make sure that you like, share, and you subscribe. And we're going to build our authors channel, our author segments with up and coming authors and authors that have already been, published. We're going to bring you information on wellness. So stay tuned. Like I keep telling you, the best is yet to come. Stay fearless, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye for now.